So when I started into this area, it was actually some of the people that were important for me, and I'm not suggesting you should read some of them because it might be a bit obscure, but people like Eric Raymond and Richard Stallman, who actually created the free software movement and the open source movement. From that particular aspect, it was this really interesting time where people from around the world with no ties to one another created some really complex software, such as Linux, for instance, or Firefox, or a number of the other open source technologies we see. So we think of how marvelous and amazing that is, that people with no vested interest, with no pay, they're not doing this for anyone, but for the greater society. They're creating these things, and I think there's a lot to be said about that particular era. That if we tap into this gift culture, we can learn a lot about teaching. And I think we've seen this grow in some of our educational communities online. Other people that I hold very close in terms of what they say are fellow Canadians such as George Siemens from Athabasca University, Stephen Downes from the National Research Council in Canada, David Cormier from University of Prince Edward Island. These are leading thinkers. They're the people who developed massive open online courses, who continue to talk and research. Dave Cormier, for instance, talks about rhizomatic learning, which is a really interesting idea of community as curriculum. And that's one place I look at. I also read people like I've mentioned before, Stephen Johnson, where good ideas come from. This idea that we should move more of our ideas out there. And of course, as I mentioned before, Henry Jenkins is a great thinker. Other people such as Dana Boyd, if you want to know everything about teens and tweens in terms of what they're using online, a great place to start. So these are some of the thinkers that I think of. There are so many, but when it comes down to it, I'm inspired by people, what they share on a regular basis. People who are bloggers. It's not just people who write books. It's people who tweet and blog and who participate. The number of educational podcasts that are available on YouTube are just amazing to me these days. And so, finding those pieces and thinking that it's not just the book anymore, that people create really marvelous and wonderful ideas in a number of different modes. And so we don't have to be snobs anymore, that it's not in a journal. We have to think more about, where do we find ideas? Ideas are democratized and they're available in a number of different modes. And this is just an amazing time to be an educator.